Hello everyone, a warm welcome from Godrej Storage Solutions. My name is Sumni Krishnananan and I would like to showcase our best practice which is all about creating and implementing a technical competency development program which we internally call as GSS Skill Up. Just to give you an overall idea of our organization, we at Godrej and Boyce is the largest privately held group in India, started operations in 1897. Now we recently completed our 125 year of existence and we have a global presence close to 80 countries. And the division that I represent is Godrej Store Solutions, which is a major player in the intralogistics domain in India and so many of the geographies beyond India also. We have got four different verticals in which we operate. We are into distribution logistics like the mega DCs. We work in the manufacturing logistics side. We do a bit of life cycle service and we are into the movement solutions like conveyors and other stuff also. Now, coming to what kind of organizational challenge that we were facing, like we are into a B2B division, B2, and our major source of revenue comes from projects. Now, our teams, sales teams, meet customers, our teams or even our channel partner teams meet customers very often. And customers expect will have a lot of questions related to these projects that they are taking, and hence they are supposed to answer the right and give the right answer at the right point of time. Secondly, we have been maintaining a leadership position for ourselves in India market, and we wanted to continue that leadership position for which every employee of Godrej Storage Solutions should possess the right set of knowledge. Now, given this understanding, what was coming as an organizational challenge for us, the time it takes to acquire this knowledge, kind of being in a project business with a lot of set of different solutions often offered to customers, we were to get this knowledge faster than normal course that can be like it takes at least 2 years for someone to become at least an expert. So we wanted to crash the timeline. This was one of the essence of the whole project. Now, to give an idea of the best practice, this is a best practice to improve the technical competency. And in the first set, we decided that we would do it for our own sales team, the Godrej Storage Solution team, sales and the channel partners. There are around 140 people who will get covered as part of this. Yeah, it all started with redefining the right competencies, developing contents, mapping individuals against competency, and then giving the trainings and processes. Just to give an idea, like we started this sometime in March 2020, and it took us almost 9 months to create the framework. It underwent multiple iterations, a lot of external discussions, and finally we created the framework. Then, having created the framework, we took around 4 months to complete the contents. And then, subsequently, having created the complete content, we wanted to develop the right digital platform and launch it. So, that took us another 4 months. And finally, we launched this practice in May 2021. Now we had what kind of resources? We had an Apex committee. We had two designed senior team leads and three dedicated engineers working on that. And not just that, just to give you an idea, we did an extensive benchmark also of the available models in the market, and then we came out with our own model to which was tailor made to suit our needs. Now, just to give you some of what I mentioned earlier, like we formed an Apex committee, we did the benchmark, we created the processes, we took outputs from academia, we developed the competency framework, contents got developed, we added certain voiceover and quiz so that it becomes attractive. We evaluated the digital platforms and finally went for a white label platform of ours. We did a pilot launch, took feedback, corrected, and final launch, and then that gave birth to what we call it as GSS Skill Up. Now, how different was it from whatever available in the market? Of course, this is something that we tailor made for ourselves. One of the essence was we created three processes which was unique for us, which was suiting our needs. Now, the next important thing for us was creating this content into 5-step process and making someone from a beginner to authentic. Now, the next innovation was having it hosted onto the right type of digital platform. and we made it as a self-paced training program, and it is available for any the user to use it at any point of time. And we also made sure that the UI is extremely simple for anyone to refer, and to that extent, it is something very unique in the market today. Just to give you an idea on this sales five set competency, you will find that there are five competencies, and each and every competency there is a five-step process which takes the beginner to the authentic. So this is how I would say this program was unique and innovative in comparison to many others in the market. Of course, we had good results. We had our sales team reaching level 4, 76% of them reached level 4, 65% of dealers also reached level 4. And we ensured that whomever has not reached, we are pushing them back and then did those. Secondly, from a number targets, if you see, there was steady improvement in the number of orders processed and the kind of volumes that we got actually in the last year. If you see, we got $15.7 million coming through this program. And as ensured, we also ensured that enthusiasm around. So the top performers of the scheme was always acknowledged through the right platforms. Also, we did a dealer satisfaction survey, which showed a steady improvement in the as a good feedback to the skill program. We met some of them directly and took that feedback also. And not just that, it helped us save money internally, which would have spent in conducting a physical training. And recently, we had a best practice competition, and among 14 divisions of Godrej, this program was identified as one of the best practice. And three of our divisions have shown interest to take this program from us and do it for their own division. But we didn't stop there. We, of course, there are further areas to improve. So we collected the people, and then there were feedbacks like they are looking for hybrid programs. They wanted some connect in the physical space. So we had started modifying the program content to meet all that. And having said that, we some completed fairly the dealer journey. We thought, let us not stop there. Can we further enhance this program? And so we decided that okay, as a next step, we wanted to add course content, same process of identifying competencies for design team. Subsequently, we are almost finally ready to launch this. Now, as a next step, we are doing our installation team. Then I wanted to add non-technical team, and then keep it as a continuous program, which becomes kind of a competency backbone for the division. And that is how we are taking this program forward. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.